Okay, we gonna do this. We gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Boom, bam, bibbity, bip, bop, boop. It's me. I'm here. My name is Nyasha. I am a poet. Yeah, bona fide, certified poet. I'm a rapper. This is called Rap a Taste. Rap a Taste. Rap a Taste. What does this mean? What does this mean? It's a conversation with two people. We're just talking about some dope stuff. So, me and you every week. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't you like that? Because I like that. I know you like that too. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a hot minute now. I started doing it with my dad before, but we weren't taking it really seriously. So now I think it's the time to like take it to the max. So yeah, poetry and music, that's like what we're gonna focus on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm gonna try and put in some of my poetry, some of my favorite poets, my favorite artists, my favorite songs to listen to. I'm gonna try and give you advice on things that you need advice on. We're gonna start a whole revolution. Let's see what this is giving. If this is giving what it's supposed to give. Today, I thought maybe let me start off with telling you about my week. Okay, first of all, my week has been the ghetto. I had over here, I like scratched myself with like saran wrap, but not saran wrap. The blade that cuts the saran wrap. Yeah, that. I was trying to like cut it and then boom, I like scratched my hand. I looked like I had a barcode over here, the ghetto. I went swimming at my friend's house. His name is Juan. Super, super nice guy. That was a good time. I think I was, kind of like going through like a lot of stuff or whatever. So, okay. I went to talk to my friend. Talking to him was really good. I was having a hard time. And he said something to me that really made me feel like, yeah, you're so right. He was like, you know what, Nyasha, you're so nice and people just like want to take advantage of you because you're so nice. And I'm like, this is true. So from now on, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I said it. When I was going to Juan's place to swim, I was on the bus. On my way there, tell me why I saw this man, this grown ass man. First of all, I can tell you're twice my dad's age by the gray hairs in your hair. This man, I saw him walk on and I just got this feeling like he's gonna try and sit next to me. But I was like, oh, you need to calm down. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's not gonna sit next to you. Guess what? He came and he sat right next to me and I was like, no. And then I had my AirPods on, so I was like, please don't talk to me, please don't talk to me, please don't talk to me. And guess what? Yeah. He came to talk to me and I was just like, no. Like at first, like I was trying to like act like not like act like I was doing something because I really was doing something on my phone, but I could tell he wanted to talk to me. So I was like, okay, whatever. So boom. He comes to sit like first of all, there were like 6 seats that were free, and this man decides to like literally come and sit in my thigh. And then he's like, I can tell like from my from my bombastic side eye, I can tell like he's like trying to talk to me. Oh, what's your name? And I'm just like, why? Why today? And I wasn't even like, it was such a bad day for me, you guys. Like I just was not on it. Normally, like I can tolerate like people just being people because sometimes I think to myself, I deep it too much. I think, what if it was me who wanted to talk to a really, really cute guy and the guy was just dubbing me, giving me dubs on dubs on dubs? So I'm like, okay, let me just talk to him or whatever. But it's just, no, leave these young girls alone. You can tell that when he saw me, he said to himself, oh, This one right here, she's the one. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? Because I was like, please get away from me. But anywho, his stop came, which was, guess what? My stop too. I had to pretend like that wasn't my stop so that he gets out first. And then after I saw him like walk like maybe 5 steps ahead, then that's when I had to rush, scurry the curry up out of the bus because I just didn't want him to know that we were getting off at the same stop. He was not going to let me do my thing. Anywho, yeah, some guy saw me like doing the whole like plotting and scheming. Like at first he was like, "What the hell is she doing?" And then he saw that I was trying to run away from this old dragon man, and then he was like, "Ah, safe, 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 safe." I understand where you're coming from, but yeah. What else happened? I was at work. And this guy, he's like not a guy, he was a man. And I think his wife, they came in from North Carolina. And he was like, y'all got the best bud up in here. And I said, what? He's like, the best bud. I said, bud? What the hell are you talking about? He's like, weed. And I was like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the names like that. Like, or at least I've never heard that one. He was like, oh, really? What are y'all calling it? And I was like, I know it as the za. He was like, what? And I was like, the za, the zaza. It's so funny, like, because he was like, really? He was like, into it, like, oh, I like that one. I'm gonna start using that from now on. That was like a highlight. And then, oh, guess what? This customer, okay, so they came in, him, his wife, or whatever, boom, da, yada, yada, yada. They ate. Oh yeah, and a couple like maybe cousins or whatever the hell was going on there, whatever. They all ate. It was time for them to leave. And then they really, really, really loved the food. And then it was time for him to leave with his family. And then they were like, oh, like, da da da, this was so good, da da da. And I was like, oh, great, great, great. You should leave a review, da da da. And then one of the like the guests, whatever you want to call him, try to be funny, like I'm the Joker, or let me say something funny. So he's like, oh, it was terrible, and I was like, ha ha ha. So I'm like playing into the joke or whatever, whatever. What is this guy saying, right? And then I was like, oh, okay. So what would you want me to do, or yeah, what would you want me to do to make it better? And tell me why. He's like, oh, maybe if you came and you started dancing at the table. I said, whoa, this is not that type of service. And then the wife pops on and she's like, yeah, and wear some jewelry earrings. And then somebody else popped on and they all started to add stuff on there. And I was like, oh, y'all want me to be shacking and jiving for you up in here? Like, this is not what you thought it was. And then you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. You're not ready because even I wasn't ready. Okay. Okay. So boom. I don't know what's like in the air, but it smells like betrayal. It feels like betrayal. It's giving treacherous little twin, but not in a good way. Not in the way that Drake was trying to set it up as. It's just trifling. This week, yeah, people had me thinking like, are you really my friend? Were you ever my friend? I was asking myself this question so much, and I had a really good conversation with my dad. My dad is the goat. Yeah, I said it. He just knows what to say to me all the time. Like whatever I'm going through, no matter how deep it is, like if it's from like 0 to 100, no matter how deep it is, I feel like if I talk to I know at the end if I talk to him, it's gonna be completely fine. So it's like, was there okay, was there ever a problem to begin with? I don't know. Anywho, I was talking to my dad about this whole friendship thing, and he was just like, "You don't need them," and I was like, "Yeah, you are so right. I don't need them." Huh? A wise man once said, "Any coward that goes against me is setting themselves up for an early grave." That's a wise man. Those are some gangster quotes right there. Yeah, people just been acting like really weird. Like one of the girls had said something, what should I say, funny, because I was behooved when I heard this. She heard that I went to church, which I do because I'm a Christian. And then she was saying like, oh, like Nyasha doesn't behave like a Christian. And I'm just like, who died and made you queen? Who made you the governor of the Christians? Like, this is so weird to me. Like, okay, this is supposed to make you more Christian than I am because what? And here's the thing: it's because of the way, mostly because of the way I dress. Guess what? We all wear the same uniform. So how am I like what? How am I not a Christian? Because of the way these clothes hug me. Yeah, when I put the clothes on, they've been put on. That's just the end of that. So how is that my problem that you have to talk bad about me because crazy? But on top of that, it's just like been a lot of people just acting real weird, and I had to X some people out my circle like a pizza. So yeah, that's what I did. No more Mr. Nice Guy. But without further ado, I have something special to show you. So a package came in for me. Wouldn't it be really cool to open this on my first episode? That's what I thought. So if I think it's cool, you better think it's cool too. Tuh. So I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna try and do it like ASMR style a little bit, maybe. Imagine I'm like ripping into the pages of the book. I will delete myself. Stop it. I already know I'm cutting. You know what? This is like a summary of my life. This is something that I would do. For real, for real. This is something that I would do. Cut into the thing that I'm trying to open. Can you just open, please? Oh. You the best. You the best. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. 21. Can you do something for me? For all the dogs. Stop. Can you see? Oh, you can see that. Yeah. 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 Big Drizzy Dre came through. This is so cute. I'm loving this. I actually do have good things to say about you, just not this book. Oh. Ooh. Life isn't fair, but karma helps. What? Stop it. I don't know how I feel about this. Stop it. This is like, I feel like this is like tweets. Stop. I mean, I'm still gonna love it because it's Drake, but this is not what I expected it to be. I thought it was really gonna be on some Maya Angelou type, you know? I really like this though. I think I just need to get into it because I had my own expectations of what it was gonna be, and it's not that. But I'm not saying it's not giving what it's supposed to give now because, you know, I love me some Drake. But guess what I have? My mentor actually gave me this book. Ugh. Just see him over there makes me blush. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Tupac, like all my days. I sleep with this book, like it's literally next to my Bible. Let's get into it. Sometimes I cry by Tupac Shakur. Sometimes when I'm alone, I cry because I'm on my own. The tears I cry are bitter and warm. They flow with life but take no form. Oof. I cry because my heart is torn and I find it difficult to carry on. If I had an ear to confide in, I would cry among my treasured friends. But who do you know that stops that long to help another carry on? Ooh, no. Yo ain't ready. I wasn't even ready for this. The world moves fast and it would rather pass you by than to stop and see what makes you cry. It's painful and sad, and sometimes I cry. and no one cares about why. Can we get a confetti, applause, everything, everything. Oh, this is so beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. I love this. I'm obsessed. So yeah, that's what we have today. We have the Grandmaster, the Sensei, Master Splinter, Tupac, and then we've got Drake. These are like my favorite guys for real. But my dad is like above them all. This episode is dedicated to my dad and Deanna. Deanna's like, she's like my mom. Like, I don't even know what she is. She's like my mom, my best friend, my mentor. She's a little bit of everything. And my dad is all of those, including my mom. These are people that have just like helped me through really tough times. For my dad, there's no excuse because you're my dad. Who else is supposed to do it? I'm joking. No, but for real, for real. Anything that like literally anything that I want to do, they're like behind me, you know. I could wake up today and say, you know what, I don't want to do whatever it is that I'm doing today. I want to be a doctor. Well, I think my dad has always secretly wanted me to be a doctor. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like I could wake up and say like, I want to be an astronaut or something. I don't know. And my dad would be like, if that's what you want, I'm going to support you. Same with Deanna. Like literally the amount of things that I've told her, like, girl, I want to do this. Girl, I want to be a poet. Girl, I want to be a rapper. Girl, I want to be an actress. Girl, I want to be a this. Girl, I want to be a that. And she would just back me up. She'd be like, yeah, because you're a triple threat. Actually, she should call me a quadruple threat because people running out of breath trying to keep up with me. These girls running out of breath trying to keep up with me. You can't stand on people that you're really trying to be. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion. I listen to way too much music, so this is why this is a music podcast. Whoa. But yeah, dedicated to D and my dad. I love you to the moon and back. What else do I have today? I have a surprise. I don't know. It's still a surprise for me, but it's a surprise for you too. I'm gonna put you on. Okay, this is what I have. So I went shopping with the money that I don't have, money that I have no business spending, and I got myself these baddies. Okay, first of all, this color. Come on now. Guess who did that? Guess who did that? Wait, can you see that? Wait. There we go. There. Cardi. That's my girl, for real. I love Cardi B. Jeez. But yeah, I absolutely love these. These are to die for, and I love this color. Somebody asked me what my favorite color was just yesterday, and I was like, and these are so cute. Oh, you guys, let me tell you something. I started watching Avatar, not the blue people. Avatar, The Legend of Korra. I know, you're like, why are you watching that today? Like, that came out years and years and years ago. I couldn't get into it because I was so into Avatar, The Last Airbender. Anybody that knows me knows that that's my cartoon for real. That's my cartoon for real. Like, I ride and die for The Last Airbender. That's why I couldn't get into The Legend of Korra, because when Avatar ended and then I saw like what was going on, it was like too futuristic. Like, you know, the morals and ethics were a little different. The world had moved on, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was too much for me. But now I was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch it, and I did. Guess what? I watched it in a week. I know, that's crazy. Like 4 seasons. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 just because I didn't quite like the ending. I always spoil the end, but this is what happened at the end. Korra and what's her name? Asami, you know, the rich girl. It just ends with Asami like and Korra going into the spirit world. Like, you mean to tell me like Asami because they were like, oh, I don't know what to do now after I've saved the world, so what am I gonna do next? And then Asami is like, oh, we should I've always wanted to go into the spirit world. So then they just they hold hands and walk into the spirit world. And I'm just like, and then we don't even know if Cora like ignited the flame again with Mako or like moved on to Bolin and had kids with Bolin. Like, I don't even know. So that was just a little, but yeah, I really did like it. I think I've done enough talking for today. Let me know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about. Oh yeah, what was like your opinion if you've read Tupac's poetry book or if you've read Titles Ruin Everything? What do you feel about these? And also, yeah, that whole scenario with the girl that works with me, like talking about I'm a bad person because of the way I dress. Like, this is not true. Or maybe it is. I don't really care. It was just funny to me because what? Baby, this is not preschool. This is not high school. It's none of that. Okay, you know what to you already know what to do. You like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. You gotta like, comment, subscribe. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Fanizzy shaleezy. I'm gonna go now. This week's song of the week, I've been listening to Jay-Z's Change Clothes. Absolutely love it. I think it's Jay-Z and Pharrell. Absolutely love it. He said, you ain't gotta worry about who can rap. Oh, just so simple and straightforward. This is the magic of poetry, words. It's just coming together. Oh, I forgot my best part. I got my nails done by Gabby. I'll put her in the I call these Ayo, Red, my name is Pink, I made him go get that ink. Shout out Nicki. I love Nicki Minaj. But yeah. Okay, so boom.